I want to talk to you about the best bank accounts for side hustles, and we live in an economy that's really replete with all kinds of side hustles, and you got to have a great bank account for at least parking your hard-earned cash. And into this conversation, I want to talk to you about those best bank account for side hustles. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So the first account that's wonderful for side hustles is Lily. So when we talk about Lily, we're talking about an account that's great for freelancers and self-employed, including offering services around tax management, invoicing, expense categorization, and more. Okay, and but so if you are a multi-member LLC or a multi-owner S corporation or multi-owner C corporation, this account is not for you. This account is strictly for freelancers, side hustlers, and self-employed. Okay, and we love the fact that you have a tax management, you have invoicing made easy, you have a lot of opportunities with this account. It's just fantastic. Though it's open to businesses of all sizes, the Lily account is one of the few checking accounts that actually caters to people who work for themselves, whether they call themselves freelancers, side hustlers, micro businesses, sole proprietors, or anything else. So this is kind of cool in terms of categorizing the clientele, and it's built around a powerful package of tools that simplify and streamline business, described in more detailed basically when you actually contact Lily. And Lily works for managing personal finances as well. In fact, it could be the only bank account you need as a self-employed person. Fantastic. Then you have another account we love as the best bank account for side hustles. You have Chase. So Chase has a checking account called Chase Business Complete Checking. It's just fantastic. This account has the best bank account bonus, and for instance, you get $300 with Chase Business Complete Checking, and this is ideal for freelancers and side hustlers when you open an account and actually complete qualifying activities. So that's really cool. Think about it. So you have a $300 account opening bonus, and this is kind of cool. So if you're a freelancer, side hustler, or an entrepreneur new to Chase, a remarkable opportunity awaits you with Chase Business Complete Banking. So this is kind of fantastic. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. I want to talk to you now about Found. So Found is a third bank account for side hustles, and we love the fact that Found actually has the best package of integrated financial tools. The cool thing is that you can use this bank account for side hustles, but you also have a comprehensive, freelancer-friendly financial suite with no hidden fees. It's a great choice for fast-growing businesses too. So you have a comprehensive suite, you have no hidden fees, you have financial tools. So I'm talking about automatic expenses, tax set aside, and more. So if you need a more powerful banking and money management suite than the typical freelancer-friendly bank account provides, you need Found. And it's a super comprehensive financial suite for self-employed people, whether they are true one-person operations or they run self-sustaining businesses with dozens of contractors and contributors. So Found has no hidden fees and no monthly maintenance fees. So accordingly, in our view, it's arguably the best value solution for serious freelancers, and it really boasts an unbeatable area of useful financial tools and features. So this is kind of cool. You have Bluevine also. Bluevine is a great bank account for side hustles, and we love the fact that Bluevine has a great offer when it comes to interest on checking balances. So you are able to earn 2% APY, so earn annual percentage yield with Bluevine Business Checking by meeting monthly goals while paying no fees. So 2%. So this is kind of cool. So when we talk about but you gotta maintain balances up to and including $100,000. When you meet a monthly activity goal, just do one of the following: spend $500 per month with your Bluevine Business Debit Mastercard, or receive $2,500 per month in customer payments into your Bluevine Business Checking account via ACH, wire transfer, mobile check deposit, or directly from your merchant payment processing provider. So this is kind of important to keep in mind, okay? And but overall, Bluevine has plenty of other features worth noting, and this is kind of fantastic. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best bank accounts for side hustles. I want to talk to you about the NBKC Business Checking. This is actually a great bank account for side hustles. It's best for ATM fee reimbursement. And so this account actually offers no fees, generous ATM refunds, and unlimited free transactions for freelancers at all scales. Okay. And so this is kind of cool. What we love about this account is that it has virtually no fees, actually, which is better than most freelancer friendly accounts can say. And particularly notable is the offer of up to $12 in monthly refunds against ATM fees charged worldwide, not just in the US, okay? That's on top of the 30,000 plus US ATMs at which NBKC business customers pay no withdrawal fees at all. So that's kind of cool. So if your side hustles or freelance enterprise requires a steady stream of cash to cover expenses, NBKC is your best bet. And you can take advantage of a slew of additional value-added features here as well. So this is kind of cool. Next, you have Novo. So Novo is a great bank account for side hustles, and this institution is wonderful for payment and P2P money transfer app integration. And so Novo actually offers a no-fee, easy integrations with third-party productivity tools and exclusive perks for freelancers. So the tool actually has no fees. You have integrations such as Zelle, FreshBooks, Zoho, QuickBooks. So that's really cool. And you have a quick 10 minutes application. The process is really quick. So when you think about a great bank for side hustles, think about Novo. So Novo is actually another freelancer-friendly bank account sponsored by Middlesex Federal Savings, and it has no monthly maintenance fees or minimum balance requirements. But its best value comes thanks to its unusual breadth of integrations with complementary money management and small business productivity tools like Zelle and Stripe. So that's really where you feel the juice of Novo. It's just fantastic. So overall, Novo boasts some additional features worth noting as well. It's just fantastic. Now I want to talk to you about Lending Club Bank Taylor Checking. So this is another great bank for side hustles, and this bank is actually great for earning checking accounts rewards. So we love that a lot. And Lending Club Bank Taylor Checking offers 1% cash back on eligible purchases, interest on balances over $5,000, and no monthly fee with a qualifying account balance. So in terms of cash back, you have 1% on eligible purchases. Interest earning is actually happening on balances over $5,000, and you have fees and limits. And this is actually a $10 you have a $10 a monthly fee waived with $5,000 balance. So this is kind of cool. So when you think about Lending Club Bank Taylor Checking, I want you to think about a rewards checking account that earns up to a 1% cashback on eligible signature-based debit card purchases when you keep an average balance of $5,000 or more. So this is kind of cool. Next, you have the Small Business Bank Business High Yield Savings, so the SBB, Small Business Bank. And Small Business Bank's Business High Yield Savings offers a 1.76% to 4.70% APY on eligible balances with no monthly fees. So this is kind of, the delta is really interesting. Think about it, 1.76% to 4.70% APY. So this is actually, this bank is a great bank that caters to freelancers, micro businesses, and growing small businesses. And the bank offers, as you saw, an impressive yield on all balances with no maximums or fees. This is kind of cool. And that makes it a great choice for successful freelancers and side hustlers looking to grow into something more. So this is kind of cool. So you have a free mobile check deposits service, no monthly maintenance fees, rapid online approval, linked to a free checking account with a MasterCard debit card. So this is kind of cool in terms of flexibility, but also in terms of a financial efficiency. So you have the ability to know what's happening not only across your accounts, but across your linked debit or credit cards. So this is just fantastic. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best bank accounts for side hustles. Next, I want to talk to you about North One Business Banking. This is another great bank account for side hustles, and this is actually great for savings sub accounts. And it's one of the few freelancer-friendly bank accounts that offer savings sub accounts. This accounts within accounts make it easy to manage piles of money earmarked for specific purposes like estimated taxes, payroll, or new equipment purchases. And North One Business Banking does have a $10 monthly fee, but it's worth the cost thanks to the limited time bonus offer and a slew of additional features described actually when you go to their website. And so this is just fantastic. And the last bank I want to share with you in today's conversation is called Access. So Access Bank Basic Business Checking is a wonderful opportunity because this bank offers a free first order of checks, no monthly fees, free debit card, mobile check deposits, and a $400 new account bonus. Think about it, $400 new account bonus. So this is kind of cool. So you have the thing is, plenty of business bank accounts offer a check writing privileges, but only Access Bank Basic Business Checking delivers your first order of business checks for free. That's up to 50 payments made the old-fashioned way, perfect if you have vendors or contractors who prefer to get paid with paper. So there's more though. I mean, with Access, you have a constellation of features, and so this is really good. So you have, for instance, you have unlimited transactions, so you can enjoy unlimited free transactions with no restrictions. You have no monthly fee, free debit card, mobile features, and you have a bonus offer. So new account bonus worth up to $400. This is just a really, it's amazing. $400 is just fantastic. So overall, when you think about Access, I want you to think about flexibility. I want you to think about liquidity. I want you to think also about efficiency. That's really great. And not only for your side hustle, but also for your vendors, for your customers, for other contractors you work with as well. About the approach you need to really think about when we analyze the best bank accounts for side hustles. It's important to really understand that there are a few structural criteria you got to pay attention to, right? So, for instance, the monthly maintenance fee. So, how much they're charging you, okay? And is it a set amount, or this is is it a dynamic amount? Is it either static or dynamic? And also other account fees, because the whole thing is that when we talk about the best bank accounts for side hustles, you can have the monthly maintenance fee, but you got to also have like other account fees. So other common bank account fees include overdraft and non-sufficient funds fees, NSF fees. You have paper statement fees, ATM withdrawal fees, and wire transfer fees. And few bank accounts are truly fee-free, but it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you. Also want to pay attention to, when it comes to the best bank accounts for side hustles, want to pay attention to transactional limits. So it's rare for consumer checking accounts to limit transaction volumes, but many business bank accounts just do that. These limits can be quite low for businesses with lots of expenses, sometimes just 50 or 100 transactions per month. So freelancers usually are not as prolific as small or mid-sized businesses when it comes to payments, but side hustlers with complex gigs, like successful dropshipping businesses, can quickly run over their monthly transaction allotments. So you want to really pay attention to that as well. You also want to pay attention to the minimum balance and deposit requirements. You want to look at the account yield. Okay, if you want to really earn a lot of cash, if you want to earn cash on your own cash, also think about mobile features and functionality. I mean, is that important for you to conduct your banking through a handheld device? Because many freelancers and side hustlers do business primarily on their mobile phones, So if you have a successful dog walking or a handyman business, for example, you're likely to be out of the office more than you're in it. So you know that use your phone to interact with clients, make purchases, keep notes, and so on. So it's one of those things where you have to look at the mobile functionalities. Okay. Also think about budgeting and savings features as well as accounting and tax features as well, because the bottom line is that you want to analyze not only the cash inflows but also cash outflows, because that's important. I mean, some freelancer or friendly bank accounts are have a built-in or external accounting and tax management features as well. So when external, those features typically take the form of seamless integrations with well-known third-party products like Xero or QuickBooks. And this is kind of cool. So you want to have a clear idea of what you get yourself into before you actually sign up with any bank, any bank, freelance business or side hustle. Okay, so you have to pay attention to five important things. Five important things. So the account fees, the transaction limits, the minimum balance requirements, the account yield, and the additional features and capabilities. So speaking about additional features and capabilities, you got to ask yourself, what do I really need for my side hustle, right? Do I want a mobile-friendly banking experience that lets me manage my finances on the go? Or do I want to earn a significant amount of my income through money transfer apps like Venmo and PayPal? I mean, what is my interaction today with the Venmo and PayPal? What is my future interaction with those two apps, among others, right? Do I want to build in budgeting or accounting framework that simplifies my business finances and keeps them separate from my personal money? So those are important. I mean, those questions and others along those lines could help me actually zero in on the best bank account for my side hustle. What about the account yield? I mean, do you want to earn money on your money? I think I said this a little earlier. I mean, if APY is important for you, then you want to actually go for an account that actually not charges, that actually pays you a lot more on your minimum on your balances. And what are the minimum balance requirements for your bank account for side hustles? I mean, if you're a part-time freelancer or side hustler, you probably won't have an impressive bank account balance, at least to start. And your balance might fluctuate from week to week or month to month, depending on how much you earn. That means you will look to bank accounts with low or no minimum balance requirements. And you got to have that. Otherwise, they'll be charging you fees like crazy. Also, in the same vein, you want to look at the transaction limits, right? Many business bank accounts actually, I think I've said this before. I mean, what they do is they actually limit the number of transactions that you can make in a given month or statement period. And if you make lots of little withdrawals or payments, this could be a real problem. So you got to really see how the bank's instructions or the bank's requirements fit your specific side hustle. Okay, and you also want to pay attention to account fees, for instance, so you have a clear idea what's really happening. So if account fees are important, yeah, then you have to avoid those banks that charge the fees, because no one likes paying bank account fees unless there is a compelling reason to choose otherwise. You'll probably want an account that either doesn't charge a monthly maintenance fee at all, or makes it very easy to waive with a minimum balance or recurring deposit. So you want to watch out for minor fees like ATM withdrawal fees and overdraft fees too. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I just spoke to you about the best bank accounts for side hustles, and I give you the review, the approach, and now the steps. So those accounts, just to recap here, we have Lily, Chase, Found, Bluevine, NBKC, Novo, Lending Clubs, Small Business Bank, North One, and Axos. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay bless you.